Why not one more video for the day? Bid here. I got a text from a friend at work at the fire department. There's this sandwich shop. It's really delicious. Not too far from. Originally, I was part of a standalone EMS volunteer agency. It was just a small outfit, 2 ambulances and a really old, shitty medical QRV, and a golf cart that we really use during the 4th of July because it gets really busy. But it's at this sandwich shop, people are allowed to write on the walls, so one of us was just riding along, I think, or just coming along for because for all I know, it was me hanging out that day, because I used to just hang out there with the guys on duty all the time, because it was just like, I don't know, after a while, you just really kind of felt like that was home, and you didn't want to go, because you love spending time with these people. And so the 3 of us have our names written with the date, which is about a month before we merged with the local fire department. Everything kind of changed. I was actually lucky enough to be part of the first crew, which was sort of an insistence, whatever. My partner and friend, we worked the first shift, which was an overnight shift, so we got to sleep in real bunks instead of the beds. The couches, which sometimes we'd pull out into beds, it really depended. We got to sleep in like actual bunks with real beds. But yeah, like the date's still up there. I think it was like 10/17 or something like that of 2015, and we merged towards the end of November. I don't remember the exact date. And so that I've taken more than one picture of it because it's just this nostalgic thing. I see it every now and again when I go to that shop, and it just reminds me of this thing I used to be, loving being an EMT and being proud to be an EMT, actually looking forward to a career in it. And it's all changed, and that spark is gone, and it's not even really the fireside's fault, but we just, like, I don't know, the EMS side sort of just isn't the family it used to be. There's a lot more cynicism, and I don't know, it's like crumbling around me, and I hate it, because it was this huge part of my life. I thought it was my future. I used to dream about the days that we'd go true paid and have full-time employees, and I was really intent on being one of them. And now, I'm trying to get out of there. I've blown 3 opportunities, one each for neighboring counties. Well, actually, one for the county I'm in, one for the county south of me, and one for a county north of me. And all 3 of them would have paid well, and I could have had like an actual career, and not be this loser who still lives at home and doing terrible in school because I just can't get anything right. And so it's like this reminder of where I was. It's like looking back on the dumb kid version of yourself, looking out at this beautiful horizon, thinking it's wonderful, and now having walked through some of that path, just, I don't know, losing that care. It's surreal, for sure. And I'll never forget all the good times I've had there, because there were many, and, you know, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just, like, basically speaking on autopilot when I say, you know, and I don't know, I die. But it's just this weird feeling. I don't know why I don't want to continue in EMS anymore, but I don't. My friend's trying to get me to become a firefighter, and I want to do it, but I don't. I get to do anything for it. The fireside's mad at me because I never do anything with them. I miss their meetings, and I don't know. Just everything's really blah. Not seeing much direction here. I don't know. I don't really see a future anymore. I used to have some kind of plan. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a bad couple of weeks. But I need to figure something out. I'm 28. I'm pretty sure I've said this in other videos, because it's just something that keeps gnawing away at me. I have my high school reunion coming up in a couple of months. I'm gonna meet with people that work for the EPA or teachers, and you know, my friend Alex, they have families and children, and I'm still at home doing nothing. I watch YouTube every day just so I don't have to think. And it's weird. Monday can't come soon enough. It's still Friday, and I need to survive till Monday, and I can figure things out with my therapist, because I mean, the way I'm going is just not going to lead me anywhere. I'm just going to keep spinning my wheels until who knows. Because I honestly, I don't know where this is going. You know, I mean, I can continue to live in the fantasy world, but something like, you know, this crazy stock that I bought is going to end up turning around and making me have the money to get my friend's company off the ground, which would be awesome, because that's all we really need. And then we can start making games. We all have ideas aplenty, and there's capability and talent and stories, but we all work, so we all work different jobs, you know, food service, volunteer, and grocery store. So, I mean, it's not easy for us to get together more than once a week, which is about all we can muster, and sometimes that doesn't even work out. And I'm glad when we do get together, because it's the only thing keeping me sane at the moment. But just really been negative. I need to start being more positive. Things need to start working out, and I need to start making them work out. You know, I've been sitting on that storyboard for a couple of weeks now, already. It's ludicrous. I have something I can create, and I've yet to do it. I know it's not going to be good. I don't care that it's not going to be good. I just need to do it. I need to start walking down one of these paths instead of choosing to begin this path and then getting bored of it when it gets hard. Or, you know, thinking, oh, well, this will be easy, why don't I go back to this? Or, I don't feel like I can do this anymore. I mean, I don't know. I'm really confused on whether or not I want to stay in EMS, because I used to love it. I used to feel good about what I did. Now, you know, I mean, I've gotten lethargic and apathetic and repetitive, because I can't concentrate long enough to remember that I'm well certain that I've said this already in a different video, which is sad because I've only been doing this for a couple of days now. How do I forget that easily? I mean, I always feel boastful, and I never want to be, because I'm well aware. I'm smart enough to know that I'm stupid, but it's weird, because I'm also really smart. I have an IQ of 140, and, I mean, I'm in the 90th percentile, the top 10% of intelligence in the world, and I'm sitting here wasting it because I can't concentrate well enough to remember anything to actually articulate a worthwhile thought for any type of successful career. Or I'm just putting myself in that position because being depressed is what I know. Who knows? And it seems like all these videos are just a depression saga. You know, but at the same time, this is helping me out, because, I don't know, it's sort of something to look forward to, getting up and expressing thoughts, even if they're splattered all over the universe, because that's where my brain exists. Because I can't keep a functioning track, ever. I go from end to future, to beginning, to past, to different book, to middle of other book, then finish off with fourth book, and realize, after all that's done, that nobody was able to keep up with me, because how could you? That's insane. And yet, somehow I keep track of it. You know, sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm so far into the thought in my head that I bring up, like, chapter 36 when I haven't even spoke about the title, basically. It's, you know, as far as an analogy for my thought process. And it confuses the hell out of people, because they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? We were just talking about something, and you're just like... And it's because the gears won't stop. They won't stop. And, like, even when I'm drunk, I can still feel my brain clicking and clacking away when I'm drunk. And yet, I'm still processing. It's like I'm more aware of it when I'm drunk. And I don't know. I just don't know. So... and now I'm already distracted and kind of drifting away from this thought process, because I'm looking away at beautiful scenery, or the car is driving by, and, you know, Monday, we're going to have so much to talk about. I'm actually going to show up early for this one, so that we can really spend the full hour, instead of, I think, like 45 minutes we ended up doing, 50 maybe, I don't know, but maybe I can work towards the future. That would be really nice. Alright. Well, that's it. That's all I got for now. I mean, I'm sure I've got more, and this I'm gonna just turn off the camera. I'm gonna realize, oh, well, I wanted to say this, because that's always fun. Oh, there's an example. I'm an idiot. I just had to spend $50 on an artistic painting on top of a plate, because I was walking through the hallway and swung my arm out, and then proceeded to watch in slow motion as the plate I just hit, that hangs on the wall so precariously, falls to the ground. Do I try to grab it? No, because that would be something somebody smart would do. Like, truly smart, and that thinks ahead, or has any type of brain. I realize I just got through saying that I was smart. But intelligence and smartness are different. But that green to the ground and shattered. And so now I've got to order a new plate, which I ordered from the artist's website. Thankfully they have them, and hopefully it gets here soon. So that was $50 for a damn plate that I did not want or need to spend. Alright, well, I'm done complaining today on YouTube. Alright, Bid signing off.